Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I get my eyebrows that I wear on a daily basis. Like right now, for instance, I'm not wearing basically any makeup. I just have a little bit of concealer under my eyes and like on my little problem areas, but like not full coverage concealer, just kind of like a bare minimal concealer, and I just patted that in, put on some mascara. So I just wanted to hop on here and show you guys how I do my eyebrows every day, because I cannot step out of the house without having my eyebrows done. So I thought I would give you guys a quick little tutorial. So if you guys want to see how to get my natural eyebrow look, then just keep on watching. So for natural eyebrows, I am a huge fan of eyebrow pencils, and for full glam looks I usually use my Anastasia Dip Brow, but for this look I'm going to be using my MAC Lingering Eyebrow Pencil and my e.l.f. Eyebrow Pencil. Now I'm going to be switching on and off between these because I feel like they just look best like that. So what I'm going to be using, I'm just going to go in with my MAC pencil, and let me zoom you guys in. Okay, so for my eyebrows, you can see I have some sparse eyebrows right at the very end, and they like to like curve inwards. So what I like to do is actually drag it out and kind of create a longer eyebrow effect. So I'm just going to start by doing that, just by mapping out where I'm going to put my brow. I like to just pull it out. So you see, usually my natural eyebrow goes down by here, but just to map it out, I like to bring it back out. And then just brush that out. Now I just go through the bottom, because I also have some sparsities right here, all throughout here, so I'm just gonna make that a sharper line. And as I get closer to the front of the brow, I brush upwards on my pencil. So I just kind of follow the natural waves of my hair. So as you can see, that looks a lot more put together than this eyebrow. You can see how the sparseness here, and then this one, it's covered up. So I like to fill in the front of my brow with this pencil just because it's a little bit lighter than my e.l.f. pencil. So I fill in my brows with the MAC pencil and then just brush it out. And I fill it up with my MAC pencil to right about here where my arch is. So all of this is filled in. And now I move on to my e.l.f. pencil, which is a little bit thicker. That's also why I don't use it for the front, because to give it those strokes in the front, this would be a little bit too thick. I do have very thin eyebrows naturally, so I like my arch is too sparse, so I kind of shape that. And how I like to do that, I basically just follow this line and see where my eyebrow is going and kind of just fill in that little gap I have right there. And it's okay if you mess up, because we are going to clean it up with concealer. And I just follow the line I created earlier with the MAC eyebrow pencil. It's always a good idea to brush out your eyebrows in between you're filling in, so you can kind of see where you are. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly do my other brow, and then we will come back to conceal. Alright, so now that they're both done, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape, taking that on the back of my hand, and just going along my line of my brow and sculpting out what I just did basically. So I'm just going to take a little angled flat brush just like that. Dip it into my concealer and just follow my eyebrows. So now that I have cleaned up my brows, I am just going to take another flat brush, but this is a little bit bigger, and just blend the concealer in. I do not like to do this with a beauty sponge or anything like that because it's very easy to kind of just blend it into your actual brow, and that creates a mess and you have to do all of this all over again. So I like to just take a brush and blend it out like that. This is definitely my favorite way to do this just because it comes to a little bit of a point and it's flat, so it really can blend everything down. And while you're blending out, just make sure that you're making sure there's no harsh lines, and you're basically covering everything you want to cover. And you can go back and go in and see if you have any other spots you would like to conceal. Like for me, I am bringing this one out way more than my actual eyebrow, so I do have to conceal some of the darkness of my hairs. So I always go back in a little bit just in that area. And you can take the same brush you're blending in with and just go over that a little bit more. Just things like that, just so you can get your perfect brow. So after my brows are nice and concealed and cleaned up, I just take my highlight and contour palette, and I like to just set under my eyebrows. So I'm just going to take my highlight 2 shade, dip it in a little bit, and then just go under my brows and set that so it does not move. And don't be like disappointed if your eyebrows are different from each other. They do not have to be symmetrical. My eyebrows certainly are not symmetrical. They're not supposed to be twins. They're supposed to be sisters. Or even if they look like cousins, that's okay too. Okay guys, so that is it for my eyebrows. This is how I do them on a daily basis. I know it seems like a lot of work for people that don't do their eyebrows all the time or don't need to, but I just feel a lot more confident when my eyebrows are done. And I never leave the house without my eyebrows done. It's just like a part of me. I love having my eyebrows done. I don't know what it is. So this is what I do on a daily basis if I'm going to school or I'm just going out in general. But yeah, I hope you guys learned a little bit more about how to do eyebrows or a new technique on how to do eyebrows. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have any other ideas for videos you want to see in the future, maybe some challenges, I've been dying to film a challenge. I just don't know which one yet, so leave me some recommendations down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!